Hi everybody and welcome back to Holmies. This week we have a guest where it's me and Katie. I would like to welcome Alexa.
Hello.
To the Holmies family. She actually was originally supposed to be on this channel, but she lives like an hour away from us. So we're never able to film together, but she is taking Katie's place this week until Katie gets back, and then hopefully the three of us film videos together, and Alexa can also upload to this channel. She does a lot of makeup and other spooky things involving that, does full faces of makeup. She did a whole 30 days of Halloween. We will actually link her channel down in the bio when we upload this because her channel is just amazing. I wanted to get a video up because, as you guys can tell with the 12 subscribers we haven't posted a video in almost 6 months because things just got super busy. As I had mentioned to you guys before, Katie is a student in law school, which is a lot of work. I work full-time. Like I said, Alexa lives far away, so it's just hard to get everything together and make a video. But we're here. It is past Christmas, but that's okay. Today is actually January 5th, which is the Epiphany.
Yeah.
And we're not going to talk about her today, but the general idea of the video today is to talk about different spooky Christmas lore. And we're actually not going to talk about Krampus, because even though he's really cool, I feel like people talk about him all the time. We just need to give other people a chance. It's time for that. So one of the main stories with the Epiphany is that La Befana, who is an Italian Christmas witch, gets on her broom, flies around Italy, wherever, and leaves presents for the good kids and coal for the bad children. Either that or she eats them. So, either way. She's hungry. She's hungry. Italians eat. That's just how it is. She's hungry. So I'm going to go first. And today I would like to talk about, the first thing I'm going to talk about is Gryla the Christmas Witch, who just seems so cool to me. I actually first heard about her, surprisingly. The first time I ever heard about her was in the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina show on Netflix. Had a Christmas special, and it was actually dedicated to Yule, because I think they posted it on the 21st, which is technically Yule, the pagan holiday. And they have Gryla as one of the characters in the show, and in the show, she's still the Christmas witch, but she's like this really, they tried to make her creepy, but she's this really beautiful actress who's in the show. I'm not sure of her name. I didn't look up for this video, but I'm going to talk about Gryla first, because I just think her background is very intriguing, and I'm going to tell you about Gryla,
Okay.
because you haven't heard of her,
I have not heard of any of these, so this is a surprise.
It's going to be a good time.
Yes.
Okay. So, Gryla is a Christmas witch from Icelandic folklore, and she comes from the mountains of Iceland, and instead of this beautiful witch that she was in the Sabrina Christmas episode, she's actually seen as an ogress who lives in a cave in Iceland, and she kidnaps misbehaving children and kills them and cooks them when she is done killing them, and makes them into a Christmas stew. Because what else are you gonna do?
What else are you gonna do with your life?
If you can't have kids,
just eat them.
You might as well just kill them and eat them.
Oh.
I don't know what else you're gonna do.
Wow.
So that's Gryla's main thing, is that she kidnaps children and she cooks them and she eats them. Like most witches, Hansel and Gretel, all those witches who live in the forest and fairy tales. This is kind of Gryla's main thing.
Okay.
So, like I said, she was seen on Sabrina, and also in the episode, I'll talk about them a little later too, but her sons are called the Yule Lads. Y-U-L-E, lads.
I just think it's the funniest thing ever.
Hello, I'm the Yule Lads.
Hello.
I live in the mountains in Iceland, and none of us are British, but we all have accents. So the Yule Lads also are technically her children, and they live in the mountains of Iceland. And in the episode of Sabrina, they come in and they wreak havoc in the house and just play tricks on people, and they're very mischievous, evil pranksters, and they're seen as her children. And the reason that she even has these children, or considers the Yule as children, is because in legend her children were taken away from her and killed, so this is why she wants these She's like protective. She's like the protective Yule mother of the Yule lads.
Of the lads.
Yeah, but which I don't understand because I feel like if your kids are taken away, and like also in the special, she's very protective of all children.
Okay.
And like wants to take them back with her.
Okay.
But I just think it's funny that in this legend, she kills them instead of like taking care of them, which isn't very motherly. So yeah, so that's what happens in the episode. But you know, in real life, in these legends, you know, she kills these children, and she actually, before any of this happened, she killed her late husband. I'm pretty sure also ate him. But a quote that I want to read, which I think is very interesting, Terry Gunnell, who is the head of the folkloric department at the University of Iceland, stated that in some ways she's the first feminist of Iceland.
Oh.
Because of killing her late husband, which I think is just kind of badass and like really interesting. You know, I mean, it's not. I'm not condoning killing your husband or killing anyone. Just putting it out there.
Just FYI.
But I just thought it was funny, and I thought I would like to.
I appreciate the quote.
So yeah, that she's the first feminist of Iceland. And there are actually, you know, with most lore, there are multiple poems written about Gryla, the Christmas witch, and I want to read a few lines of one because I thought it was really cool. It says, "Down comes Gryla from the outer fields with 40 tails and a bag on her back, a sword, a knife in her hand, coming to carve out the stomachs of children who cry for meat during Lent."
I'm shook.
It's very beautiful. You know, when you gotta carve out the stomachs of children, that's just, you know, it happens. It's just how it is. What I also found, because when I was doing research on this, I found a bunch of stories about this kind of, I'm gonna call it a Christmas cryptid, because it's like a monster, but I'm also not exactly sure, like, what this thing is. It's called a Yule Cat, and it's literally just a giant cat who kills people. Where in the legend, like, old, like, farmers in Iceland used to say that if you don't work hard or have new clothes by Yule, that the Yule Cat will come down from the mountains and kill you. Which was basically just a way for farmers to be like, you need to work hard and earn money and buy new clothes, otherwise you're going to be killed. You know, capitalism is everywhere, even in the old folkloric days of Iceland. So if you don't work hard and you don't make money, you're gonna get killed you're gonna be murked by the Yule Cat. Murked. Meow. That's just how it is. But other stories state that one of the trolls is a Yule Cat, and it is also Gryla's husband. So the Yule Cat is a form of a troll, and he's also married to Gryla, or is her husband, I guess.
In separate stories, or like
in separate,
same?
Yeah, some of them don't even, like, some of them with the Yule Cat doesn't even have Gryla in the picture, like, It doesn't even talk about her. But in this one, it says that the Yule Cat is her troll husband. So I guess he's also the father of the Yule lads. It's just a whole Yule family. We got the Yule lads, we got Gryla, we got the Yule Cat. We got a lot of stuff going on. So as I mentioned before, these Yule lads that she has comes down from the mountains to wreak havoc, and each of them has a nickname. I'm not going to read all of them because there's a lot of Yule lads, but I'm going to tell you guys about some of the nicknames of the Yule lads.
Okay.
One of them is Stubby, who steals pans to eat fried bits that are, like, so he eats fried bits.
Pans or pants?
He steals pans, like cooking pans, and he steals the pans so that he can eat whatever dried food is stuck to the pans. Because that sounds like a delicacy. Sheepcoat Claude, who plays in ravines and harasses sheep.
Me.
Hashtag me. Hashtag me.
That's me gonna go to Iceland.
Harass these sheep. Hello?
Excuse me, I have some questions. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh my word.
And so that's Sheepcoat Claude. And also, my favorite, so I'm gonna try to pronounce his name. It's an Icelandic name, and I'm gonna botch it, but, like, that's okay. It's spelled maybe we'll put it up on the screen. It's spelled Bjuggenakaraekir.
Wow.
So I'm going to pronounce it as Bernacrier. Bjorn. Okay, so that's him. But his English nickname is Sausage Swiper. And you can guess he lives up to his name and he just steals meat. Those are some of the Yule lads. And the Yule lads leave rotten potatoes in children's shoes or just kill them.
Okay.
So it's the story of Gryla and her Yule lads and her Yule Cat troll husband.
Cat troll husband.
Now we're gonna go over to Alexa, who is gratefully helping me out with this, even though I have just given her this information like literally today.
It's okay.
But it's fine because it's very interesting.
Yes.
And I think you're going to be very into it. So tell me about Hans Trap. Because I had never heard of him before this either.
Okay. Well, I want to preface this by saying that my pronunciations of things will probably not be very good.
Well, seeing that you just said pronunciations instead of pronunciations, that's a pretty good idea of what we're going to get.
This isn't a Christmas video. This is a dragging tutorial. So Hans Trap comes from the Alsace, and Lorraine regions of France. He first appeared in the 15th century, as the lore would say. He was rich, a heartless, cruel man who was said to worship Satan and the occult. To advance his wealth, he was arrested and brought before the Pope in Rome, then excommunicated.
So he's got a lot going on. Sounds kind of like our president. Shook. Anyway, sorry, continue.
When he returned to Alsace, that's not how you say it, but it's fine. Alsace?
I don't know.
Versace.
I don't know anything about the French, so.
I know. He was ostracized by the local people and his money and land were confiscated. He fled into the woods and built a shelter out of sticks. Honestly, me. Dressed like a scarecrow and stuffed his clothes from straw to disguise himself. One day, he found a 10-year-old shepherd boy. Attacked him?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He attacked a 10-year-old child.
Because that's what you do. Brought him to the shelter and roasted him. As he was about to eat the flesh, God struck him with a lightning bolt to stop the abomination. It is a legend said to roam the countryside searching for children to drool after. And then it says, like Krampus, Hans Trapp teamed up with St. Nicholas, but to earn redemption, only to earn redemption.
Only to earn redemption.
While St. Nicholas rewarded presents to the virtuous, Hans Trapp tries to persuade naughty children to mend their ways and be virtuous, unlike him. So he's kind of like...
It's got like a little bit of a happy ending.
Yes.
I mean, he legit tried to like eat a child.
Did he kill him? Like, he killed him, though.
He didn't... Yeah, so he killed...
He roasted him.
He roasted the child, but right before he was about to eat him, God struck him down with a lightning bolt and was like, "Ma'am, this is garbage. You can't do this."
Not today.
Not today.
Not today, Satan, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Hans Trapp.
That's Hans Trapp, where he literally... Can you imagine, like, who has the time? Like, what a psycho you have to be to literally, like...
Who has the
time? Like, he literally pretended... Where are you going?
My foot fell asleep.
He literally pretended... He dressed up as a scarecrow.
I mean, me.
And you don't do that. So
no, I don't, actually.
He dressed up as a scarecrow and, like, hid in the woods to, like, try to, like, scam children so he could eat them. He was, like, a scam. Like, that's what he did. So, that's Hans Trapp.
Wow.
And next, we're going to talk about... I'm going to have you try to pronounce that first and see how that comes out.
Okay, well, Frau is Miss, right? This is German now.
Yes.
So, Frau...
Germany.
Perchta.
Yeah, Frau Perchta, or she's
Perchta.
also called Frau Berchta, or Bertha is like the English.
Bertha?
Bertha is the translation.
Oh, okay.
English. Yeah.
Okay, so this might be better because my brother took German.
Oh, perfect.
So he kind of taught me some things.
Yes.
Like 50.
What's that mean?
50.
Fum?
Fumzig.
Fumzig?
Fumzig.
Fumzig.
Fumf is 5.
Fumf.
Fumzig.
Fumf.
So just so you know, now you've learned something.
Amazing.
More things.
A German lesson before we learn about Frau Perchta, the German witch.
Frau Perchta. Okay, popularized by Jacob Grimm, the female counterpart of Berchtold. Leader of the wild hunt, compromised by fairies, elves, and demons doing evil things. If you saw the hunt, it would bring you great misfortune.
Good thing we've never seen a fairy hunt. I mean, I think that would be cool.
I think it'd be cool,
but I would rather not, like, die.
The fae kind of scare me, terrify me.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they are terrifying, but they're also pretty cool.
Yes, oh yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Some describe her as a terrifying-looking or a Krampus-like beast with horns, while others say that she is a tall, robed woman in white. Said to have 2 faces. The gruesome face was for the naughty children to see. So she had, like... She had 2,
so, like, her front face was, like, a nice, like, beautiful, you know, fairy witch face, and then she, I guess, had, like, what was it, the professor in Harry Potter who has 2 faces?
Oh, what was his name?
I want to say Snape. It's not, I know it's not Snape, I'm not that dumb. It's...
Quirrell.
Professor Quirrell. She
yes.
pulled a Professor Quirrell, and she
God.
had, like, an evil face that she would show to, like, the bad children, which, like, I don't care how bad you are as a child, like, no one deserves to see that. Like,
no.
That's
cruel.
That's gross. I don't like
That's
it.
gross.
Two-faced. I wonder if she was a Gemini.
I guess you can say
I just
dragged
myself. I'm a Gemini, but, you know, the whole two-faced thing. Anyways, apparently she was, like, described as having one larger foot than the other, because she was, like, a shapeshifter. Oh. So it was, like, her way of showing that, like, I can change, like, whenever I want. Oh. So she had a larger...
Like, how big was the foot?
I don't know. I don't know how big her big foot was. I'm imagining her as having, like, one, like, 13, 14 foot
like one,
size
like,
foot.
Chinese bound.
Yes. And then the other one that's, like, this big. Like, literally me, because my feet are, like, 2 different sizes.
Are they really?
Yeah, one is, like, a little, like, longer than the other.
Oh. So,
like, when I go shoe shopping, it's, like, kind of obnoxious, because, like, one foot will fit, like, perfectly, and the other one's either, like... too big or too small. It's obnoxious.
That's crazy.
You know what? More and more is coming together that I'm actually Frau Perchta, because I'm a Gemini, I'm two-faced, and I have 2 different size feet. So
you're trying to tell me something.
I might actually be her.
I might actually.
Merry Epiphany. Merry Christmas. It's time.
It is time. On the Feast of the Epiphany, here she come.
Here she go.
Gina, I'm concerned. She would sneak into the houses and leave a silver coin to the good children. She did not like lying children. They would have their tongues scraped with glass. Oh, Lord.
You know, like, when you're younger, you get in trouble, and, like, you're telling your mom's, like, I'm gonna, like, hit you with the wooden spoon, or, like, whatever. Not like I'm saying that my mom would hit me with spoons. But, like, you know, can you imagine just, like, this woman that's like, here's this glass, I'm gonna scrape your tongue with it. And you're gonna have to deal with it.
And you're gonna like it. If naughty, she would slit open your stomach and remove your organs, stuffing you with pebbles and straw. These are terrifying. These are terrifying. She did not like people working on the feast day and would punish anyone not sitting down with family and eating a meal of fish. Oh. Other legends equate Frau Perchta with the legend of the Wild Hunt, and say that she flies through the night, attended by an army of lost souls, including the demonic-looking Perchten. Her army of servants were visually nearly indistinguishable from Krampus.
So she basically has an army of, like,
So.
She has an army of Krampus lookalikes. So it's just a bunch of, like, horned demons just, like, following her around.
Wow.
And I think it's so funny that there's just, like, such a difference. And, like, you know, one of them is, like, she's this beautiful lady in white who leaves coins for children.
Right.
And then with the bad children, she rips their stomachs out and their intestines and fills it with
pebbles.
Straws and
pebbles.
So it's very interesting.
Like, I just want to know, like, who hurt these people? Like, who hurt them? These naughty children. Like, I don't understand. Like, they're children.
The world.
True.
they're unfair to Frau Perchta and Gryla and
Yule Cat.
Yule Cat. Yule Cat didn't have any beef with nobody. Yule Cat's just a dick. Yule Cat's just an asshole.
Yeah, but that's kind of how cats are.
That's, you know what, you're right. Most cats are like that. So I don't know why I'm surprised that Yule Cat is any different. Everybody, thank you so much for watching.
Wait, that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it?
That's it. We covered all the Yule demons and the Yule Cat and
Oh my
Gryla
God.
and Frau Perchta. As a, we just wanted to post. It's not that long, but we'll be posting more videos. Hopefully Alexa will be in more videos. She also might just post some of her own videos on the channel. It's open. HH Holmies, let me tell you guys, is going to be back on track very soon. We're going to try to post videos every week. We're going to do more investigations for you guys, more videos on, more true crime videos, tarot, metaphysical, whatever. We're going to do it all. So if you guys have any ideas for us for places in Chicago to investigate or anything you guys want to hear about, leave it in the comments. Please like and subscribe, and we're going to have some more special guests for you in the future. So thank you for joining us with this late Christmas video and learning about some spooky Christmas demons and some witches and some cats. And we will see you guys next time.
Yes.
Bye, homies.
Bye.
Peace out.